Are you serious? Are you serious? Sinkholes, apocalyptic, almost catastrophic in nature. These are gigantic sinkholes in Texas. Giant, unstable sinkholes are growing and could be on the verge of a catastrophic collapse. Two giant sinkholes in Texas getting bigger and are at risk, folks, of collapsing, the effects of which could be catastrophic. Scientists have warned. The sinkholes found in the towns of Wink and Kermit, Texas, have been observed via satellite, and images indicate major changes could be underway. Now, the two sinkholes are currently 1 mile apart. And here's my concern. It's like hell is being enlarged, and that without measure. If these two gigantic sinkholes, are they a part of a massive, incomprehensible, undescribable? Could they be both a part of something that would be coming together in a sinkhole over the size of over a mile? Is that what's happening? Well, the first one is Wink, the one in Wink, Texas. Now, it appeared in 1980, while the second appeared in 2002. They're caused by intense gas and oil extraction in the region from the 1920s until the 1960s. Wink 1 is currently 110 meters across, while Wink 2 is 270 meters across. They're massive. Now, researchers from the Southern Methodist University in Dallas have now carried out a study on the two sinkholes using satellite radar and remote sensing. Publishing their findings in a journal, Remote Sensing, the team found the sinkholes are unstable as a result of changing groundwater levels and minerals being dissolved. The team also found large areas of substance around the sinkholes, indicating more could appear in the future, or that they could collapse into one massive sinkhole. And that's what I'm saying. It's like hell is being enlarged without any measure to it or any unstoppable. Now, this would be crazy if this happened, but it is a concern. Let me just slow down for a minute. The team finds that this could happen. Jin Woo Kim, one of the study authors, said the area is heavily populated with oil and gas production equipment and installations, hazardous liquid pipelines, as well as two communities of people. The intrusion of fresh water to the underground can dissolve the inner bedded salt layers and accelerate the sinkhole collapse. A collapse could be catastrophic. Now, the town of Kermit, Texas, which is close to the most unstable of the two sinkholes, has a population of around 6,000 people, while Wink, Texas, has 940 residents. The area also has active oil fields. A sinkhole collapse could be severe under natural conditions, but it could be catastrophic in urban settings or at oil and gas exploration facilities, according to scientists. The satellite image shows that when groundwater levels rise, the ground lifts up. The groundwater then increases the rate at which the salt are being dissolved, which then in turn causes the surface to subside. Both holes are getting bigger, while areas connected to the sinkholes are also showing signs of deformation, something the authors say could be an alarming precursor to future hazards. Now, folks, there are sinkholes opening up in places that's unexplainable, like Bowling Green, Kentucky, when it's underneath the showroom floor of the Corvette Museum and swallowed 8 of the most expensive Corvettes in the world, built on a rock surface in Kentucky and had been there for 20 years. There's a whole city block that vanished in Italy 3 or 4 weeks ago, swallowing 20 cars. We've seen sinkholes open up all over Florida, swallowing houses and buildings and cars and people. China's had this problem. Siberia has unbelievable sinkholes. The Dead Sea has more sinkholes in that area than any place in the world. So these apocalyptic signs are taking place, and the Bible even talks about the ground swallowing people in the sin of Korah, when Korah and 250 devout leaders of the 12 tribes of Israel came against Moses and Aaron. So it was a sign of judgment. I'm not saying the people of Kermit, Texas, or Wink, Texas have done anything wrong, but the overall situation developing in the United States, and especially with the situation that we have that may be scientifically being proven, could cause some of these sinkholes, while others are totally unexplainable. There are 2 holes in Siberia, actually, that people can't even... No, there's 7. That's right. There were 2 big ones and then 5 more. 7 of them. They're unexplainable because they're not sinkholes. Something come up out of the earth and threw the earth up around it. An insane video on that. Now, I'm going to put a link below that will take you to a link where you'll be actually to see the 2 sinkholes from a satellite view that are sinking in Texas. But you'll also be able to witness and view a video of the 2 giant holes that come up out of the ground, something come up out of the ground in Siberia. So I'll put the link below, and keep an eye on what's going on, because something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Apocalyptic? I would say so. Are you saved? Jesus is coming soon. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He is going to come.